and then dominate them. They're not so difficult to dominate. Notice how I've yet to fail. And make them use clairvoyance for us when we want it to be used. One downside to... Oh, we got a really good grenade from that guy. One downside to that is enemies can't level up like you can level up. Even if you're the one in control. They don't get even experience from layers. I don't know if they get experience from quests. I think that might be a little bit glitchy. You can't even complete quests sometimes when you try that. I do try to possess the Mechanist, but I also fail to possess the Mechanist. So here's an epic battle. It's not going to last too long between us and the Mechanist, where we are trying to kill it, and it is trying to kill us. And we get caught on fire because it's on fire, and I guess we decided it's a good idea to spread fire onto ourselves. Happened several times. I just give up on the second time, I think. And no, I still use water to try to pour it on ourselves again. Notice how the message it gives us is a little wonky. We do need to heal before we can finish this battle. And luckily I remember where he is, so we can deal with him. Here I actually do give up on using the water. I just decide he's close to dying. I'll kill him and then I'll put myself out. Sadly though, some bandages and stuff get caught on fire. I try to pick up what I can before it spreads anywhere. Anything that's useful. He has 2 carbide plate armors. That doesn't make sense. You only need 1 to wear. And now let's actually see what the weird artifact is that he was shooting at us with. It's broken. That's pretty amazing. It is an overloaded laser pistol, an upgraded version of the laser pistol. Let's look at it a little bit. This small, lightweight pistol, I'm going to pause it for a second. This small, lightweight pistol is made of molded plastic. I've actually slowed down and talking to me. This isn't going so fast anymore. And it's oddly warm. Several large glowing objects have been soldered to the outside, with wires running into cracks in the housing. So I'm guessing that that's a little change the mechanists have made to it to make it a little bit more powerful and probably a little bit more likely to explode upon use. Luckily, the game probably doesn't let it explode upon use. And here I'm stupid and don't realize I already have a fix-it spray that I can use. So I'm a little frustrated that I can't show you the amazing potential of dual-wielding those, which you do need a special skill for anyways. Here's just a regular old priest. He's not as interesting as the other guy. He just has a regular gun. Priest with a gun. Oh yes, you can also beguile a guy to have precognition for you. You can beguile a guy to follow you around and use... What other abilities did I think of that they can use for you? I'm not exactly sure, I don't remember. But here I actually realized that I can fix it, and I equip both of those. Realize I have yet to use any of the shield abilities. We survived without that. Shows how awesome I am at this game. We want a Kimbo because a Kimbo lets us always shoot with both equipped guns when we have 2 guns, which is why you would want to use a laser pistol instead of a laser rifle, which we've yet to run into. A laser rifle is stronger than a laser pistol, but it is used in both of your gun slots instead of one of your gun slots, so you can't equip 2 of them. Meanwhile, you can equip 2 overloaded laser pistols, and I'm just going to go hog wild with this eventually and use up all of the power really fast because it's just really powerful. Even though we have terrible aim, it is able to destroy these guys fairly well. Later on, when we are at closer range where it's nearly impossible to miss, it's really going to rip through some of these guys that we had some difficulty with. Of course, it is very wasteful, and at this point I thought there was a profession ability, like the skill ability, where you press P and you look through all the abilities, where we got a Kimbo. I thought there was and the shield abilities. I thought there was an ability that would recharge the things, but apparently there isn't. But it doesn't really matter that much because I believe Argive will recharge your batteries for only 18 drams. And if you guys notice, we have many more drams than a mere 18. We could probably pay for chem cells to be recharged several times over, all of our chem cells. And anyways, we can get more too. So here we're going to be completing this quest, and notice I look in the inventory to show you there is no disc that we have to insert, but we do manage to insert the disc anyways, and just for the fun of it, we do try to take down the rest of the place, even though there's not really anything else useful here other than the overloaded gun and some of these guys. Accidentally I go a little bit too far to the left and I lose access to the stairs, but I do manage to get it back without too much difficulty. And I'm able to kill this guy, I believe, without having to heal. I go to sleep, and we're able to go back in and deal with this. I I'm feeling a little bit bad that oh, here is a small glowing tube. Notice how it took us a while to figure out what it is. That's because it's essentially the Mark II of the injectors. I have to use precognition to try to show you guys what it is, because I don't remember what it is. The hypertrophic auto-injector actually turns out to be a strength increaser, as I'll show you with my mouse. It is like the level 2 version of it, and it's a little annoying that it doesn't directly tell you Mark II like it does with the grenades. It's the same idea, though. Here I'm taking out a few more chem cells, so that I can just have a giant supply of them. Anyways, I can break down ones I don't need and use them for tinkering components. So here we're going to be destroying a few more of these guys, and eventually we will be going up and exploring some of these areas near the top right once we deal with these guys. Here I also notice I am getting a little bit more courageous. I'm not hugging the staircase anymore. One, because we killed a lot of enemies, and two, because I have the 2 guns that can just slaughter everything. Here we're in the bathing house, that's what I like to call the place, and we are just slaughtering everything without much opposition at all. Staircase down, and here I try to possess this guy, I think. And what do you have? You have toast, and his toast, again, is obvious. As is obvious, I should have remembered. It does not work. Here's another guy we can't possess because we just possessed another guy. And that's all for that area. And we're actually going to go back down these stairs, and I'm going to try to see if I can go a little bit more down, but I cowered out. I become too scared to try to get any further. Once I get attacked by 2 nemesis of myself, the fire-throwing guy and that one king crab that luckily did not follow us for some reason. Again, king crabs are very deadly in terms of their attack damage, and they have great defenses. I probably could have taken it down with the laser without much difficulty, because I do believe that has great penetration value and hits for a lot. But now we're finally leaving, and you can see the super fast action here as we are hit by a stupid young ivory at the end trying to take us down on our exit. It fails miserably, of course. Also notice that I should have mentioned it earlier, I was looking around for the mimic corpse, and it is gone. I don't know when it disappeared, but here is an electric snail I try to show. I think there's also a special message they give you when you eat their corpses. Sadly, I'm not able to show that to you either. If I was, I just missed it or something. Finally, we're going to be leaving pretty soon, and yeah, I'm just going to take that chem cell out and drop it because we're carrying too much. I just give up on the corpse that I was carrying originally. That's really why we are overweighted. And we finally are able to leave Bethusma, and we actually get lost right here in a very familiar place. Because we've been here, we're able to get out of here very quickly. We do need to hide behind a bush, though, or something, because, or mangrove tree, I think is what it is. Because on another screen, an enemy was able to see us, but they weren't able to follow us onto our own screen. So here we're finally going downstairs, and we're able to turn this quest. But we actually get experience right now, for some strange reason. Tons of experience, gotta level up. And I do try to precognition to see if I can get another mutation before I talk to Otho. And yeah, we did not get anything nice. I used clairvoyance just to show you guys the weird house system over there. That's the part with chests that are just really inconvenient to get to. And now I'm going to be looking for the charge ability, which doesn't exist. I may as well talk to you guys a little bit about Otho. I am going to talk to him and show you his somewhat epic remarks later on when they're more when we're not in ×2 speed, so I can really give what it needs to the thing. I'm not able to talk clearly at all right now. But this is the end of the 46 minutes and 36 seconds video with the extended me talking about nothing, where I just talk straight and you guys listen. I hope you enjoyed it, and bye-bye.